Last I heard, you've been tracking to the eastern.
Let's go. Sheriff, you said it yourself. We don't have much time. Come on.
Doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good.
Hey, how are ya?
Pretty good.
Good, good. Hi, I'm Chris. Kiana, nice to meet you. Welcome. Come on in, find a seat or stand. Nope. Hey, how are ya? Good, good. Hi, I'm Chris. Kiana, nice to meet you. Find a seat or stand.
We gotta, hey people, we gotta keep this quiet. We can't hear anything. Hey people, we gotta keep this quiet. We can't hear anything. What is going on? What you are going on? Oh my God.
You can get it figured out. You did it. They're all muted. You did it.
Jesus. Okay.
I wonder if that was in my brain. Sheriff is supposed to be hearing something. Are we muted?
Okay, I think we got our technical issues sorted out.
Come on in, you don't have to check in. It's fine to sit on the floor. It was in the email. Can you,
Your team leader should be in the little WhatsApp group that the link was sent out to.
Yeah, it's also been sent out in 3 emails in the last 2 days.
he got it.
So.
He got it. He's good. He found it.
All right, let's start
All right.
talking about it.
Specific things. Do you want to talk?
Yeah, I'll
There?
talk first. Yeah.
Yeah, because some people.
Okay. All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the 2022 Seattle 48-Hour Film Project. This is a first for us doing it this way. We're really happy to see people in person for the first time in at a kickoff in 3 years. So, thank you all for coming out, and we're equally grateful to see all the people here on Zoom. So, everyone on Zoom, can you just give me a thumbs up if you can hear? Awesome, great. So, how tonight is going to go is basically between now and 6:25. Chris and I are going to answer some questions, but we're going to talk about some basics of the rules and how to approach the weekend. And then at 6:25, we're going to start spinning for genres. And the people here in person, when we call your team name, just walk up to the screen and you'll be able to stand right next to what the wheel will reveal for you.
Randomly picked. We do not control the wheel in any way, shape, or form. Let me know that.
Yeah. And when the people on Zoom, when we call your team, unmute yourself so that we can chat with you briefly. And then at 6:58, we'll announce the character, line of dialogue, and prop that all of you must use in your film. So a couple of technical issues to address is one thing that happens, we request that you put a slate in the intro animation before your film. And what I whoa.
What was that?
I don't know. So put the slate with your team name, film name, genre, and city and date, and then put the intro animation. Don't put any sound under that, because I will chop those out before the screening, so we don't have to sit through that intro animation 53 times. And if you start music underneath the slate and intro animation, that counts against your total running time. So we don't need anything that isn't adding to your story cutting into your total running time. And that total running time should be 4 minutes to 7 minutes, with up to a minute of credits at the end. So you can have a total running time of 8 minutes only if your story ends before 7 minutes and you have a minute of credits. I don't know anyone who does roll a minute of credits in this, but
It's been done.
it's been done. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in.
And
I sent an email. It's your Gmail.
whoever's
Dave.
talking, can you please mute yourself?
It's Dave. Thanks, Dave.
So the average film in the 48 is like 5.25 to 5.5 minutes. That seems to be about the sweet spot. But if you don't, we've had 4-minute films, we've had 7-minute films. We one year had a film that was 7 minutes and 12 frames. It was disqualified for those 12 frames. So be very, very, very careful. I'm an editor, so when I'm checking these things, I am looking at the individual frames. Okay.
LM Harper, please mute yourself. I just sent him a message. Thank you.
All right, thank you. When it comes to the required elements, genres is really the loosest. You're going to be given a pair of genres. You need to pick one of those. You can mix and match them if you want. You can take your let's say you get musical or Western, and you want to do a sci-fi Western. You can do that. You can mix and match genres. You could do a musical Western if you want, but the downfall of declaring both of your genres is that you will be judged on your use of both of the genres. So if you want to do a musical Western, but you think it's a stronger Western than it is a musical, just say you did Western. Like on the show Chopped, they always say, you know, don't make two dishes to turn in, because you're going to get judged on both when you could have just made one great dish. And we're pretty, you know, loose with the genres, but you need to adhere to the spirit of it. And it needs to be obvious. You know, if you've got suspense thriller, it's got to be obvious that it's a suspense thriller. When it comes to the character, you can take the easy route and just make it safe, and, you know, have the person come in and go, "Hi, I'm Bob Barker, game show host." Boom, you are done. But that may not fit your story. If your character is, let's say, a game show host, all you need to do is have them talk about what a rough day they had on set and the contestants were, you know, assholes. Boom, we know that it's a game show host. You could even just say Bob. As long as we know that the character's there, it qualifies. And technically it would qualify even if we don't know that he's game show host. But that's really, you know, the judges are going to know that game show host is part of the character, and they will be judging on, you know, incorporating the use of the required elements. So, you know, do your best to incorporate it as subtly as you can into your project, but don't, you know, DQ yourself by pushing it too far. And the character must show up on screen. Yes. Okay, so the character must, we've had it, you know, be a picture of the person. That's fine, as long as it's an identifiable person, but, you know, the person needs to appear on screen. I've DQ'd probably in the last 18 years, probably about 30 films, because someone had the required character talking off screen. Don't do that. The character needs to be on screen. The prop doesn't need to play a big part in your film, but it needs to be seen at some point. We've had people, you know, really like tuck it in, or just miss it completely. There's the one I use is, there was a year where a helmet was the prop. And I was editing on a 13-inch screen at that point, and I could not see a helmet anywhere in this film. At the screening, on a big screen, I saw a bicycle in the back of a warehouse with a helmet hanging off the handlebars. If I had blinked, been out buying some popcorn, or in the bathroom, I wouldn't have seen it, and it would have been disqualified. So it doesn't need to be a big part of your film. It just needs to be on screen and plainly visible. And the required line of dialogue, it needs to be verbatim. So if the line of dialogue is, "I did not do that," it needs to be, "I did not do that," or we allow contractions, "I didn't do that." You can sandwich it with other things. You can say, "No way, I didn't do that, man." That would work, because the words, you know, are heard in the proper order verbatim. Double, triple, quadruple check this. This is the #1 disqualification internationally. If you think you have it, do one more take and really make sure. Because we are absolutely, we show no mercy with this. If you get the line of dialogue wrong, you're out. And if you do, you know, happen to be disqualified going over time for whatever reason, you're late, turn your film in, get it done. Every film that is turned in gets screened and is eligible for audience favorite in your block. So, as you all know, a lot of people are putting time and energy into this over the weekend, and everyone deserves to have the screening experience, because it's a massive part of the reason that Chris and I do this is, just having all of you in the theater watching each other's films. It's incredible. So, and when it comes to dropping the film off, uploading your film, the key thing to know is your film doesn't have to complete uploading by 7:30. There are 8 cities going this weekend, so I'm going to beg all of you for your patience. Our server is going to be swamped on Sunday night. But in order for your film to be considered on time, when you go to upload it, we got a couple more people coming in. When you go to upload your film, it's going to perform what's called a checksum, which makes a digital fingerprint of your file. And if that checksum is,
I cannot.
okay, can we have everyone mute themselves, please? When that checksum is made, and if it's made before 7:30, your film is considered on time. So uploads are going to stall, uploads are going to fail, uploads are going to be slow. If your upload fails, if you re-upload the exact same file from the exact same location, it'll run the checksum, it'll generate the exact same checksum, and your film will be considered on time. So the upload doesn't have to be done at 7:30. If you change the name, if you move it to another drive, if you upload it to Dropbox or Google Drive and then try to upload it from there, it's going to generate a different checksum. So you're going to want it to stay in one place with the name intact. That's your guarantee that your film will be on time, and you can upload it, continue uploading it after 7:30. So and it takes a minute or two for the checksum to be performed. So don't start your checksum at 7:29.
Are we streaming? There's a question. Are we streaming on Facebook or YouTube?
We're on YouTube on the Seattle 48, C48 HFP channel, or Seattle 48 HFP channel. Okay, and Seattle 48 HFP. We have a YouTube channel. Okay. So we got about 12 minutes. Let's alternate. Let's do one in-person question, one Zoom question. So let's start with Zoom. Does anyone have a question?
You're all gonna have one in like
Okay, we're
2
done.
hours. So
No questions. Everything's perfect. Okay.
Okay. Anyone here? Anyone in the room have any questions? Yes.
Can the required character's full name only appear in the credits? Like, you have a character who's a game show host and they're not named in the film, but then in the credits that it's Bob
Yep.
Barker.
Yeah. If there's a game show host in the film, name is never spoken, and the credits, you put the name, that's perfect. Yeah.
No, we're
No.
live streaming this right now.
The screening, the screening will be July 30th at the Egyptian. No. And each team leader will get 2 comp tickets to their screening group. And this is the first year we've had weekend screenings. So we're like super excited to have weekend screenings, and we'll have festival passes available too. So you can buy a ticket for all 4. So
At a discount.
at a discount, yes. And that ticket link should be going live. It may be live now. I'm not sure. We just got all the details.
So Jason's
Sorted out.
asking, you mentioned having the character be subtle in your film. Is that what the judges are looking for? I wouldn't say.
I wouldn't necessarily say subtle, just, used. The more intertwined, the required elements are, the more favorably they're going to look on it. It's an aspect
Yeah.
of the judging, but not, the whole 9 yards.
So please repeat the question. I'll get on mic. Please repeat the question as you don't.
Oh,
know the
okay.
answers. You got me?
All right.
Can you hear me now? Can everyone hear me? Okay.
All right.
The question was, you mentioned having the character be subtle in your film. Is that what the judges are looking for? And that's the question that Kurt just answered.
Yeah. And it's not, the judges are a different bunch each time around. We ask that they wait, they factor in the use of the required elements into their response.
Hey, guys, can we, yeah. We're still answering people's questions, so it gets really loud.
They factor it into their judging, but judges vary, wildly from year to year. So ultimately, your story is going to, be what determines most of their opinion of the films.
Embrace it.
Yeah, but we do have awards for best use of character, best use of prop, best use of genre, best use of dialogue. So we have awards for that. So if you want to go nuts, we've had people in the past just go, I'm going to get the best use of prop award. And I think one year that team did that.
So we have another question from Angeline. What are the rules for our scores? Someone is custom making ours, but if we need to grab royalty-free music because he can't get it made fast enough.
You can use royalty-free, that's fine. Just include whatever user license or receipt if you're buying some royalty-free music from Pond 5 or something. Just include your receipt and the user license as part of your, in lieu of a release, because no one's going to be able to get a release from Pond 5 over the weekend.
I got a question.
Yeah.
So one of my actors is a musician and he already made the music. Is that cool to incorporate that?
Yeah. Just get a release.
Okay, perfect.
From a friend. Okay. Any other questions in the room? Yes.
Question, two questions. One, sorry, we just came in late. Do you have to write a thing for?
Nope.
Second question, I didn't know if written your added character can't be a voiceover, right?
Has to appear on screen. Correct.
The question was, your added character can't be a voiceover?
Nope.
And the answer is no.
No, the character has to appear on screen. Anything else?
Here's another question.
All right, another question.
What's a movie and how accurate is it?
The question is, what's a road movie and how accurate does the genre have to be?
Road movies are pretty wide open, genre. It could be Vacation, National Lampoon's Vacation or Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. So it's pretty wide open.
So if the character has one.
And then I got a question.
Okay, 1 second. I'm answering a question here.
Do that again.
So if the character is for a couple shots of driving on the road, would that be considered a road?
Nope, that's not enough.
Nice try.
Yeah, don't try and game the genre.
Yeah.
I really don't. We've had the least number of DQs from genres over the years. I can think of less than a handful in 18 years in Seattle, but there have been some by people just, trying to game the genre or just pushing it like way, way, way too far.
In case you don't know what DQ is, it's
Disqualify. Yeah. Embrace the elements you're given. All right, Ethan, you had a question.
Yes, sir. Just two questions. Like, say we have props from like Party City or whatever. Do we need like to have those released, or can we like use them? Like, are we just avoiding the logo?
Avoid the logo.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. And then the
Yeah.
other, and then the second question is like, if we have violence or etc. Like, how far can we go? Without getting DQ'd or whatever?
If it were up to me, the bloodier the better.
Good.
But a rule of thumb is think R rating.
All right.
You know, don't push it to like, NC-17.
Okay.
If you really want to go nuts, do the horror in October.
Yeah.
That's where like, all bets are off.
Talk a little bit more about the, wait, hold on, what was that?
What was that?
Logo.
Oh, logos.
Avoiding the
Um,
product placement.
Okay, so here we have Kleenex brand. And you can see, my background's not going to let that come in.
Here.
Yeah.
If you hold it in front of you.
Yeah.
It did.
Okay, so now rotate it down. Okay, 90 degrees. Okay, nope, 90 degrees. So you see there's a Kleenex logo in the lower right. What you should do when you're filming, film it like that. Get the logo, partially obscured or totally obscured. Don't sit on logos. So,
one question.
yeah.
So with the team agreements, do you need agreement from each team member?
We need a release from each team member, yes.
Release from each team member to be uploaded by the team leader.
Yes.
And so if there are 10 team members, 10 docs,
Yep.
PDFs get uploaded.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
The question was, do you need an agreement for each team member? Yes, you need to upload an agreement for each person on
Yeah.
your casting crew.
And one of the strategies to get your, team, your cast and crew to sign their releases early, you don't get coffee, you don't get a beverage
Yeah.
on set until you sign the release. That's the entry fee to get in.
And they can do it online, right? It doesn't have to be in person.
It can be done. Yeah, it can be done. Filled out digitally.
Okay.
What most people are doing is printing it out and then just taking a picture with your cell phone.
Okay.
And that
just
works.
uploading them.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Another thing, sorry, go ahead. I think I'm going to the question.
So the length of the movie is 7 minutes. So
Maximum.
So do the titles also count, or the things that?
No, you can have, it's minimum 4, maximum 7, with up to 1 minute of credits.
1 minute.
But your story needs to be done by 7 minutes.
Okay.
Not 7 minutes and 1 second.
Not 7 minutes and 1 frame.
Not, yeah, you're
I
right.
count the
Not,
frames.
you do, we count the frames.
So with the initial heading, right? The black title, yeah. So is that a mandatory thing, or we can just start the way we want?
For archival purposes, we want you to put the slate and the animated intro. That doesn't count against your runtime.
Okay, good. And with the animated intro, if you can't download it, then again the slate will come, right? A black slate.
Say that again.
If the animated intro doesn't get loaded during the mixing, we can still use a black slate stating that it is for a particular. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One minute. So when you're rolling the credits, if you have a song or something, does that count towards the 7 minutes? Or, sometimes.
See, well, the credits aren't going to count. So you can have up to 7 minutes. You can have a total runtime of 8 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so you could do 4 minutes with a minute of credits for a total runtime of 5. Yeah, the credits are tacked on after. So wow, people are just now logging in.
Yeah. So
We have a composer. Does she have to compose during this weekend, or can she use stuff that she has?
They can draw from their past library.
Okay.
Hey, we need someone to turn off their mic.
For the, yeah. Can I have another question?
Who is that?
Yeah.
We'll find you. Okay, questions? Yes, you can use freesound.org. Do we need to credit uses of Foley from YouTube, DaVinci, etc.?
Okay, when it comes, okay. If you are using something that someone else created,
Right.
that you did not create, you need to credit them in some fashion. Well, if it's someone you know, you get them to sign a release. If it's from an audio library, use, the receipt or the end user license agreement. If you're going to, Free Sounds and they're under Creative Commons, print out the Creative Commons license. And read what those licenses say. Because some of them say, no, you don't need to do anything. Others say we need to be credited in the credits of your film. Read the instructions. And everything, Yeah.
So the question I'm repeating for you, Ed, is they were asking about if a composer has already created something beforehand, and that's what he's asking to draw from past library. And yes, you can.
And we're on our last question because we got to get to the genre draw. Yes.
So if I was to have a friend on Twitter send me a 3D model and your DM is saying that I need to use a model and a screenshot that exact count.
That would work. Yeah. I mean, just when in doubt, get something.
Yeah, absolutely. When in doubt, just get it.
I mean, Chris and I aren't going to pour over everything. We get, kind of loud about, credit and, waivers and releases because that protects you. We don't care. If you want to do something, if you want to sell something, you need to have all of these clearances. So yeah, it's a pain in the butt. But if you ever want to sell something that you're making, you're going to have all of these clearances. So the answer, I always say, the answer 99 times out of 100 is, do I need a release? Yes. I don't care what the rest of that sentence is. Credit it in the credits. Print out the user agreement, your receipts, something to prove that you have permission to use something you did not make.
Man, can I throw in one more question?
We got it. Got to be fast. We're already past time.
Animated logos. Do I just pull that from YouTube and then?
No, it's go to the 48hourfilm.com website.
Perfect. Thank you.
On the Seattle page, there's a link to the animated slate. Okay, we're
just gonna go A, B, C, D. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I need one moment to. Oh, come on, where is it?
To let you all know, Kirk and I will stay after for a little bit at 7 o'clock and answer any lingering questions. So if you have a question that we didn't answer, stay on.
We will be here after 7 o'clock. If there are any questions that come up, you did not answer your question, we'll be here for you until.
No.
However long that is.
Close the window. Oh, no, here it is. Okay. Okay, here we go.
So how do you want me to just go over and call it out and not repeat it? Because I'm not going to be able to go over there and reach this.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Can't draw a hat.
Thank you for your patience, y'all. It's very challenging to try to do this virtually and in person, but we're so happy you're all here.
Say all your parents now.
Okay, people on. Okay, can the people on Zoom see the spinny wheel?
Yes.
All right, cool. Okay.
See, yes?
Okay, so we are going to start with, we're going to go group by group, starting with Group A.
So when we call your name, when Kurt calls your team name, please come up very quickly so we can. Want to come up?
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start with Group A. Need everyone to be quiet. Okay, 13 Shot Films. Are you in person or on Zoom?
I am on Zoom.
On Zoom. Okay, I'm going to spin for you.
Wheel of 48.
Oh. All right, buddy film or action? I typed it wrong, sorry.
So it's buddy film.
Could you define buddy film?
Okay, everyone, we need to be quiet. Okay, around the sound filmmakers. Are you on Zoom or in person?
We're on Zoom.
All right. We are gonna spin.
You'll be saying it a lot.
Legal film or film to femme?
You're not controlling what you get. We promise.
All right. Last Radius Pictures is on Zoom. I see Jason right there. You ready, Jason?
I'm ready. Big money, big money, big money, big money.
No whammies. Oh!
What's it say?
Mystery or horror?
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, you guys.
That's right up your alley. Okay. Next team is Combat Wombats.
All right. Yeah. Woo. Let's do this.
Okay. Period piece or mockumentary?
I can see everyone in the room when they see that musical come up.
Okay. Next up is Destination Weird. They're on Zoom.
This is Sean from Destination. We're on Zoom.
All right, weirdos. Here we go. The winners of the inaugural WTF Award.
Wait for it.
Vacation, holiday film, or thriller?
Okay, thank you.
Vacation, thriller. All right, DS2 Films. All right.
Yes, let's spin it. Ready?
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Okay, hold on. And go. Come on, $1, $1.
Revenge or romance? All right, next up is Emacs. All right. Okay, on three. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Let's try that again. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wait, what happened?
Heist or fantasy? Okay, Farmland Productions. Farmland Productions. Filmland, yes, sorry. Okay, here we go. Filmland Productions. Time travel or superhero?
The question was, is this in alphabetical order?
Yes, yeah, team.
It is. I know.
In a different group.
Right now. Yeah, we're doing first by group.
Okay, Filthy Filming 7. Okay, hold on. Let me get ready. 1, 2, 3. Road movie or sci-fi? One second. Finger Temple.
We are here on Zoom.
All right, Finger Temple is on Zoom. If I can get everyone to
Questions, please. Thank you.
quiet on set.
We'll get Trina after you.
Okay, here we go. Spinning for Finger Temple.
Oh, yeah.
All right, for silent film.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, next up, Freelard Creative. One, two, three. Music of Fish Out of Water. All right, next up is Narwhal. You go up there and spin the wheel. There we go. Yeah, some people have a sense of whimsy, Tom. Climate film or comedy? All right, Ritz and the Phantoms. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Too late.
Family film or drama? Let's go. Family. No, only one more team in this group. All right, Ye Fearful Saints.
Right here.
Okay, they are on Zoom.
Yep.
Here we go. Which is it gonna be?
50-50.
Coming of age or crime gangster?
All right, cheers.
All right, we are now moving on to Group B. Let me, how do I reset this? So, can anyone see the reset button up there?
More.
No.
We have a backup.
Well, let me just do. Ah, come on. So I can.
Maybe you have to clear. Yeah. You know, clear.
What? Where is, I can't.
When you run the results tab, there's the two.
Oh.
Maybe go back to O design on the bottom.
Whoa. Hold on.
I'll figure it out.
I have to.
What if you click continue?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Can you say that you hit open?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me. Where is it? I can't.
Yeah, recently closed.
There it is. Yeah. Okay. Oh, come on.
Oh, man.
I've done this before. I just
I
can't.
know, you just did it. What's going on? I'm gonna get the backup going.
Okay, hold on. Let me put it on my screen so I can actually see it. This can go away.
You refresh the page.
Yes, I did.
Stale.
Okay. There we go. I got it.
That was stressful.
Yes. Okay. Now, 508 Films. Okay.
Good effort. Okay, we'll sign it again.
All right. Musical or fish out of water? Boss Baby Drivers.
Present.
All right. Boss Baby Drivers are on Zoom. So here we go. All right, coming up. All right, Dream Machine. All right.
In that wheel, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Time travel superhero. Time. All right, final beat.
Final beat?
Okay.
All right.
Do something good.
Do something interesting, okay?
Don't screw it up. No pressure.
Don't try crappy one.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
Well done.
Oh, this
Come on. I think we're really stressing out the Wi-Fi here. Heist or fantasy?
I'm gonna make that executive decision.
All right, film vandals.
We are on Zoom.
Okay, here we go. Film vandals.
Nice.
Period piece or musical, I believe, or mockumentary.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Next up, Friendo.
Brendo. All right, right here.
Okay, 1 second. 1, 2, 3, go. Road movie or sci-fi? Okay, gold team. I saw Tommy here somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do a perspective trick. Ready?
Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
Now.
Okay, we are running short on time, so I'm just going to go through these. So acknowledge that you're here or on Zoom. Don't bother with running up to the screen. Hey, Gone with the Wind. Are you here or on Zoom? All right.
Just spin, Pat. Film or action?
Okay. Okay, next up is Metaframe. Are you here or? All right, here we go. Tear silence. Okay, Mothership.
Mothership.
Are you on Zoom? Mothership. Are you in person or on Zoom? Okay. Phantasmagoria. All right, here we go. Hey, Chris, can you check if someone's tried like getting in since we've been doing this? All right, climate or comedy? All right, Purple Squirrel. All right. Hi, Camille. Okay.
Yeah.
Mystery or horror? Okay, Red Shed.
They're here somewhere.
Red Shed is always here. Family, film, or drama? All right, we are on to Group C. We are going to start with Badgers. Oh, that was...
Present.
Yeah, we're here.
Oh, you know what? We're going to do Mothership real fast. We'll
Yep.
just let them know.
Mothership. Mothership, you're not here in person or on Zoom? Double checking.
Okay, vacation, holiday.
Okay.
Yeah. Holiday. Okay, so we're going on to Group C. Does anyone remember how I?
I did not.
Yeah, you gotta put it on your screen first so you can see it.
Yeah, okay, open is what I did. There we go. There we go.
Now I think you start at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm.
Nope. Don't mess with my system, man. Ah. Here we go. Ah, come on. All right, here we go. Badgers.
Yes.
Oh, what is it? Okay, legal film to film. Okay, next up is East of the Sound.
Keep the volume down a little bit if you guys don't mind.
Okay, East of the Sound is here. All right. Doppelganger or dark comedy? Okay, fourth meal. All right. Time travel superhero. Okay, next up is Go Somewhere Cinema.
We're here. We're here.
Here we go. This is looking like period piece or mockumentary. All right. Next up is Golden Goose.
Here.
All right. This is looking like coming of age or crime. Okay. Next up is Mirabil Visu.
Chris is here.
Okay, I think we can do it. This is looking like heist or fantasy. All right, please pay our student loans.
Love that name. Gotta love it.
This is vacation. Vacation or thriller? Okay, next up is Pondlets. All right. Pondlets is Is that what it says?
Buddy film or action
Okay.
adventure, yep. I'm seeing it sooner than you.
Okay, next up is Ripper Studios.
Online.
Online, alrighty. And this is looking like Revenge or Romance. Romance. Just a couple in this group. Okay, Sleepy People. All right.
They're over there in the corner sleeping. Pretty sleeping, because you won't get any.
Road movie or sci-fi?
Oh, maybe you're fine.
Okay, next up is Subliminal Ed.
He's online,
He's
and he is a
online.
rep here too.
Okay. Climate film or comedy? Hey, Diet Mug Root Beer Film Team.
Oh, we're here. Here we are. We're sure here.
Okay,
Keep the volume
let's
down.
keep the volume down,
everybody,
people.
Please. Sorry to sound like your mom.
Oh, yeah. Fish for dinner.
Music or fish? All right, Trujillo.
That's me.
All right. One of two teams here from the first year we did it. Tearjerker or silent film? All right, we are moving on to Group D. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna skip it. All right. Arvj Films. All right. Okay. Okay.
All right, let's do this. Group D. Wait, did you say the name?
Yes, ARVJ.
RVJ.
Period piece, mockumentary. Okay, Daydream.
Here.
All right. Climate or comedy? All right, Double Vision.
Double Vision, are you here or online?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, people.
Volume down. I feel like all of your mothers. Sorry. But be quiet.
Okay, Double Vision. Here we go. Heist or fantasy? Okay, next. Next is Filthy Film Fiends, Friends.
Right here.
Okay. Road or sci-fi? Okay, Heart.
Right behind you.
Okay.
I'll be nervous. Be like, no.
Heist Fantasy.
Heist or fantasy. Or
Wait, hold on. We just got that a couple. Okay, I'm going to redo that.
Yeah.
Remove. I think I didn't remove it.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Okay.
Volume down, guys. We just, real quick, we're trying to wrap this up for everybody so we can announce the stuff that you need.
Revenge romance.
So your revenge romance. Yeah. Revenge or romance.
Okay. Night of the Speed Demons. Here?
Night of the
Okay.
Speed Demons.
Okay, here we go. Doppelganger. Or dark comedy. Okay, Rekindle. Here we go. Family or drama? Okay, next up is Seattle Cinematics. Okay. Vacation.
Vacation,
Or
holiday,
thriller.
film, or thriller suspense.
Okay, Spritzer.
We are on Zoom.
All right.
Spritzer?
Spritzer.
Spritzer, okay.
I got it.
Okay, that's buddy or action. A buddy film or action adventure. Tahoma Films.
Is that buddy film or action adventure? Yeah.
Who?
Tahoma. Okay.
Right behind you. Breathing down your neck right now.
I know.
No, it's fine.
All right, coming of age. Coming of age or
Crime gangster.
crime. Okay, Tri-Sons. All right.
Okay.
Musical or fish out of water?
Oh!
All right, Up All Night. Okay, they are in-house. No. Legal or film to film? Just redo Legally Blonde. You've done both. Okay, and our last
What, like it's hard?
Wink production team. All right. Time travel or superhero? Yep, that is the last genre draw.
Okay.
Okay.
Getting ready, gonna put it up on the screen.
Okay, so I gotta stop this share.
So at the end.
Oh my God, there's so many people waiting to get in.
Why
What?
did that happen? No, that just happened because there was only.
Okay. Okay, so
I got back into the meeting.
There you go.
okay,
Good time. Is everyone in now?
looks like it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let me hide this. Okay, I'm gonna have some stuff to put up after this as well, but okay. Here are your required elements. Can you see it on Zoom?
No.
Nope, can't see anything.
Window. Gosh, freaking Zoom.
So can you all hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
As he's getting it ready, the character is Robin Merkovich, Gambler. Presto,
Oh, okay.
please. The prop is a loaf of bread, and
Okay.
I worked really hard
There
on
we go.
that. There we go. Now it's up on.
I worked really hard on that. There it is.
This will be on the website and Facebook all within the hour. Okay. So, and I'm gonna be sending out another email. So we have a WhatsApp group going for all of the team leaders. And that is going to be your first line for questions. After that,
Perfect.
email.
Can you send pictures of the place? I see you coming in, James.
Hey, can someone mute themselves, please? Okay.
At the bar so that we can conceptualize it for blocking.
Okay, so I'll email out the WhatsApp group link. Join that. That'll be
from Google. See if it's from there.
okay. Whoever has their mic
What's
active,
the name of it?
please turn it off. Second line of query, if you have problems, is email. And the last line to take is to text Chris or myself. We'll be available all weekend. Text is preferred. Only call if it's bordering on a life and death emergency.
Thanks, Kurt. Appreciate it today.
All right. And everyone, feel free to take a shirt. We're not charging for them. We're trying to clear out some inventory.
I'm going to have to call. I need breakfast.
Wait, what?
I need breakfast. It's emergency, life and death. I gotta have breakfast.
All right. Zoom people, thank you so much for being with us today and suffering through all of these technical difficulties. Really appreciate your patience.
Thanks, Kurt.
And yeah, so check the Facebook group, check your email. Please read your emails. I know only 35% of you actually read your emails, but could we please jack up that number this weekend, please? That is the best way for me to get information to you. And on that note, have a great filmmaking weekend. Be safe.